welcome to May of Indy Wine Chats. We are really excited this month to talk all about weddings and wedding dresses and literally everything wedding.
Everything wedding, yeah.
So it's going to be really great. We do have a special Mother's Day episode that we are going to do, and that will launch, of course, on Mother's Day. Mm-hmm. But the rest of our content will be surrounded on
weddings and everything from
all things
hair,
love.
Beauty, dresses,
yes.
the whole shebang.
Yes.
So we're really excited.
Okay, so we have a guest with us today. Yay. Liv is our first guest on the show.
Yes.
We're
oh my gosh,
really
she is our first
excited.
guest.
Yep.
That's exciting.
Yep.
Drink to that.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cheers
like
to the
it.
guest.
Yep.
Okay.
Like it.
So Liv is the manager of the wedding studio in Greenwood. They have 2 locations. There's one in Carmel, one on the south side. South side's been here for what? Almost a year?
Almost a year, yeah.
Okay.
In July.
Okay, so she's gonna give us the lowdown on some trends, on what your experience should look like, when to shop for dresses, all the above. I have no idea. I got married so long ago I couldn't even tell you. So,
yes. And Liv is Erica's sister.
Yes.
For those of you who are like, oh my gosh, wow, they look a lot alike.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yes.
there's a reason. So they do.
Yes.
Your sisters, yeah.
Okay. So first you would talk about the dresses that we are wearing
Yeah.
and kind of give the lowdown on that.
So they are both wearing Martina Liana, which personally is my favorite. So Erica's wearing a more of a fit and flare dress, so it's going to be fitted more down to your thighs and then just kind of gradually flares out. This is a super, super popular style right now, is a lot of that fitted, as well as on the side here. You're seeing a lot of this trend of that see-through side, whether that's lace or just illusion. It's really popular right now. As well as this off-the-shoulder strap.
So
You're going to see that a lot.
I love it. Because if you're not a strapless dress kind of girl, which I'm typically, I love to have a little bit on my shoulders. They've got a lot of options, whether it be a smaller spaghetti strap or a cap sleeve.
Yeah.
It's a lot. I mean, I love the sweetheart neckline, but I just can't do the strapless. So
right.
I love that they have options for.
Yeah, the other cool thing is that a lot of our dresses you can add straps to. So even if you don't like the strapless, boom, we have a strap. And it's your dream dress.
Well, look at that.
Yes.
That's
so great.
Okay.
Okay, and then Steph is also, like I said, wearing Martina Liana, and her style is an A-line. So more of a fitted bodice and then just flares out at the waist. So it really just draws in your waist here. Another moving your hair.
Oh, it's fine. It gets annoying.
Really popular thing you're going to see too is more of the ivory and pearl beading and kind of getting away from more of that like silver gold beading.
That's
so
cool.
it's softer.
Yeah.
As well as in both of your guys' skirts, you have that secret sparkle, so it's clear sequins on the lace.
Secret sparkle. That is so fun. I love that.
Yes. So those are kind of those popular trends you're going to be seeing through the rest of this year and then into spring.
Love it.
Right now.
Yeah, we get married again and just wear wedding
I
dresses.
know. I'm like,
all the
so
time.
I'm
Really
replanning. I'm already planning my vow
Vow
renewal
renewal.
at 10 years, so it's fine. I'm ready. Okay, so love both of these. What
They're so
other
pretty.
designers do you guys carry here at the wedding studio?
So we carry Martina Liana, Essence of Australia, Stella York, as well as Justin Alexander.
Okay.
So those are the 4 that we do carry.
And are these all different price points? Like, do we feel like we kind of have a little bit for everybody?
Yeah, our price range is about $12.50 to probably $4.
Okay.
Okay.
So that's great.
Yeah.
I feel like that's pretty. Like, what do you feel like the average is?
Yeah, average is probably about $2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So really, you've
Pretty
got
middle of the road.
I was gonna say you've got a lot for depending on everybody's
Yes.
budget. Okay.
Mhm.
And then I'm wearing obviously a veil today, so you guys carry veils in the studio as well. Okay.
Veils as well as jewelry.
Okay.
So we can put the whole look together.
Love it. So
Yes.
this veil is actually, our mom makes veils, and she does make some veils for the wedding studio. So this is her design, and it is beyond the veil.
Yep.
Her little signature mark is she sews a little tiny blue bead into all of her little veils, so you have your something blue, which I think is so cute.
That
so
is
that's like her little
beautiful.
signature.
That's so cool.
And then all of her veils are named after all the girls in our family.
Yes.
So, which is kind of cute too, which
This
I love.
one is
So,
me, Olivia.
oh, how
which is
appropriate.
me.
Which is her.
That is so funny.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, as far as people prepping, they just got engaged. Everyone's all excited to dress shop. What is like a good time frame for people to think about?
Yeah, we always tell people that 9 months to a year is really a good time to order. Just
Okay.
because dresses typically take about 4 to 6 months to get in, then you want to plan for about 2 to 3 months for alterations.
Okay.
So having more time means less stress.
Always better.
So
Yes. Okay. Yes, that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Why should somebody come to the wedding studio versus all of the other bridal stores that we have here in Indy? What makes your experience
Right.
special?
Yeah, so what makes us special is just like it's a family-like environment. We want people to come in and feel like you're sitting in your living room and putting a dress on. It's really relaxed, really no pressure sales. It's really fun, really sweet time. And you can bring family and friends. We have couches, we have champagne.
Oh,
Nice.
Okay.
Sold.
I know.
Great.
So yeah, just like a very like relaxed time, but it's supposed to be fun. You know, you don't feel like to be pressured into buying a wedding dress.
Yeah, no, I love that.
So
Okay.
yeah, that's pretty the biggest thing. There.
Any like little tips that you would have for brides out there who are about to go dress shopping, who maybe don't know what they want or are set on what they want?
Yeah.
Any tips for that?
Pinterest.
Okay.
Pinterest.
Yep.
Get ideas, and even if you come in with an idea and then you try on the dress and it's like, oh my gosh, I hate that. That is okay, because then now we're narrowing down what you are liking and what looks best.
Okay.
But having an idea as well as just an open mind to things, I would say is probably the biggest thing.
Yeah.
The other thing too is to not bring like a crazy large party, especially if you're not a very like outgoing person.
Right.
Because it's your decision. You know, we want the bride to make the decision, not people to make the decision for her.
I love that.
So
Yep.
those are
Yeah,
probably like the
that's so
two like biggest things I would say tips for wedding dress shopping.
Because I feel like a lot of times brides will come in like with a very like this is what I want, and they end up picking something completely different.
It happens literally all the time.
I think that's so funny. Like,
all the time.
Yeah.
More often than not, I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, because that's how
Oh,
I
yeah.
was. I had what I thought I wanted, and I did not pick anything close to what I thought I wanted.
No,
So,
well, because you get it on and then you're like, oh,
No, I
the
don't love
shape
that.
isn't
Right.
good on me. I don't like that material. Yeah, I mean, you just have to get it on and see.
And then kind of go from there.
Yep.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
totally makes sense.
Yeah.
What do you feel like is like the best month to come shop with you guys? Or what do you feel like maybe is your busiest time of year?
Yeah, busiest time is probably between, I would say, September and February, just because a lot of the like holiday proposals. So everyone's
Okay.
really excited. And then we have little spurts in the summer because people are obviously on break from school.
okay.
So those are probably like our busiest times, though.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you guys do anything special? Do you ever have sales? Do you ever have like any events that brides should know about to come to?
We do have little trunk shows throughout the year.
Okay.
Sometimes they're preview shows, so they're testing dresses to be launched later that are brand new, that aren't even a part of the collection yet. So those are cool, as well as we'll just bring in dresses that we don't keep in the shop that are in the line, just for brides to be able to see dresses that we don't have in the shop.
Okay.
And that's
those
how you
are
found your dress, right?
Yes, I
So,
did. I
okay.
found mine from a preview show, so it wasn't even
Okay.
a part of the collection yet, which is fun because you kind of have that chance of having a one-of-a-kind dress,
Which is really cool.
which is really fun.
Yeah.
The other thing, sales-wise, we do like off-the-rack sales sometimes,
Okay.
but our sales are usually not existent.
That
Which
totally
I feel like
makes
is typical
sense.
in the bridal
It is.
world.
It is. It is.
So
pretty
that's
typical.
pretty normal. A lot,
Yeah.
and like you said, a lot of times bridal places will do like an off the rack kind of sale, but
So if I come shopping here and let's say I don't find my dress, but I loved your customer service experience, now I want to go to your Carmel location,
Yes.
am I going to find different dresses there, or will I find the same inventory?
Well, a little bit of both.
Okay.
So they do carry Martina Liana and Stella
Okay.
York. So those are the two designers that we carry that are the same. They do have a couple other designers. They carry a different collection of Justin Alexander. So they carry their signature collection. We carry Sincerity.
Okay.
So they have a little bit more like a higher end inventory, as well as they carry Ramona Cavacia, which is they're really pretty too. So
cool.
that's kind of going to be the difference. It's a little bit more higher end in Carmel.
but then they don't carry the Essence of Australia, right?
Right.
Which you guys carry.
Yes.
Okay, so there's a little bit some similar dresses, but then
Yes.
you also both kind of have your own
Mhm.
a couple little lines that
Yes.
each other doesn't carry. Okay,
Yes.
cool.
So earlier we talked about, not bringing too many people with you when you
Yes.
wedding dress shop. How many people do you feel like is a good number to bring? Like, you want that balance of like having opinions but not having too many opinions.
It honestly, I think, just depends on the bride. So whatever they feel comfortable with. I mean, I brought 10 people.
Yeah.
But just because I'm so outspoken and I'm gonna do what I want.
Right, she had no problem with that.
Yeah, I had no problem. If people are not outspoken and they bring, 5, 6 people who all have opinions,
It might be harder.
it gets a little crazy. So
Okay.
I think it really just depends on the bride and who they're bringing. Just kind of
Sure.
know those people's personalities.
Sure.
Yeah.
No, that totally makes sense.
And I think it's good too to maybe have a little prep talk before you even go in. Like, this is what I'm looking for. I would appreciate your opinion, but at the end of the day, I'm still going to pick what I like.
Right.
So,
Yes.
and not in a rude way, but it is
No.
overwhelming. You're like
Right.
picking the dress for your day.
Yes.
So you
and you're
always
in
want
and out
people,
of so many dresses. You're
Right.
standing up on a pedestal in
everyone's
front of
staring
people.
at you.
Yeah. It can
So-
be a little like intimidating.
Right.
So yeah.
Because so many brides shop around, right? So like they're likely going to come to you, but then they're going to go to all of these other places. What do you tell that bride that is here and like falls in love with the dress? Like, how do you handle that situation?
Yeah, I mean, I would say this to any bride, even if they don't even come here, is just that try to limit how many dresses you try on.
Yes.
Because the more you try on, the more you get confused, the more you don't know, and then it's no longer fun. You know, you get stressed out because you're trying on 50 different gowns, and now your idea of what you thought you want is all over the place. So
Right.
I would limit, I don't know. I can't put a number on it,
Sure.
but not a crazy amount.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like I tried on so many dresses, and one of the last ones I tried on was one of the ones that I picked. But I just felt like it was so overwhelming. And by the time I found my dress, I was like, I am so done with this process right now. Like, it just is so overwhelming. I mean, I loved my dress. Like, I fell in love with it, but it was just such a long day and such a long process.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
So if you have a difficult time making decisions, go into it, just limit yourself. I've had brides that I've done hair and makeup on, they're like, I tried on probably 65 dresses. I'm like,
No.
okay,
Oh my gosh.
that's too much.
First of all,
because then it's like, you don't even remember what you've tried on. So limit it to like a lower number because there's always going to be beautiful dresses out there.
Yes.
So don't feel like you're missing out on something if you feel like you haven't tried everything on.
Right.
Because if you find a dress and you love it, just trust your gut and go with it. And don't feel like you have to try on every style that's out there.
Right.
The other thing I would say is once you've picked your dress, stop looking.
Yes.
Don't get on
Stop
Pinterest.
looking.
Delete
No.
your Pinterest.
Yep.
board,
Don't
whatever.
Stop. You'll drive
That's a
yourself
dangerous road.
Yeah.
Well, even by the time, like you said, like a year to 9 months, or whatever, 9 months to a year is when you want to try to find your dress.
Yes.
Well, that next year, if you're still looking like 3 months out from your wedding, there's new trends.
Yes.
There's new dresses. There's new
are.
But
styles.
then it's too late, so
Yeah.
don't do it.
Don't do it.
Don't even
Don't
put
even
yourself
take
in that
yourself.
position.
No, unless you're planning on having two dresses for your wedding.
which-
then okay.
Yeah, how many brides do you feel like do that?
Not many.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a very like popular thing, but maybe that's more like a Midwest thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Because
they
I feel
dress
like
one dress.
East Coast weddings or even West Coast weddings, it's very common to have a ceremony dress and then have a reception dress.
Mm-hmm.
Which we're actually doing hair and makeup for a wedding this weekend, and she has two dresses.
She has two.
Very cool.
Yes.
But she lives in North Carolina,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Yeah.
So maybe like a
Yeah.
South thing?
I don't know.
Huh,
Yeah.
very cool.
Yeah.
Very
Okay.
cool. Yay.
awesome.
Well, thank you guys so much
Yes.
for tuning in to All Things Wedding Dresses. We are so excited to have been able to be here today. So if you're shopping, you can definitely check out the wedding studio again at one of their 2 locations. And you can come hang out with Liv, and she'll help you find your dream
Yes,
dress.
girl.
But
And Amy.
I might be here just walking around
Yeah.
in the dresses for fun.
We might just come
Without
out.
the wine though, because I'm slightly nervous still holding this red wine while I'm wearing this dress, guys. It's fine.
it's totally fine. Well, cheers to all things
Yay.
wedding and love and marriage. Thanks, guys.